Let's go, go, go. Good morning, traders and investors. What a day we had yesterday in the markets. So we got the nothing burger out of the Fed decision. They decided to do basically nothing. Jerome Powell was asked a couple of questions. He dodged them all like Neo in the Matrix. So nothing to extract out of him. I don't think we are going to get any kind of cuts. Let me just check here something. Any kind of cuts here from the Federal Reserve. And yeah, that's basically it from the Fed. Earnings. We had a couple of earnings yesterday. Tesla reported earnings. Microsoft reported earnings. Also, what else did we have? We had, of course, Meta reporting earnings. They blew out earnings. Exceptional earnings. Also, ASML reported earnings yesterday. Now, I already did a video on that. Check it out. A little bit of deep dive on all 4 earnings reports. So go to the previous video, go on my channel, check that out. Today we're going to concentrate on something else. We have, first of all, the major indices. So S&P looking pretty good, looking to open up the market on the positive here. It was up much more. The futures were up much more in the pre-market. I already did a couple of options trades on the futures, on the ES minis, because anything else is going to kill you. Now the Nasdaq also pointing higher, Dow Jones pointing higher, everything is pointing higher, including natural gas. Once again, a face ripper, natural gas. Sadly, I got out of my position yesterday. Man, shouldn't have done that. Kind of regretting it right now. So natural gas pointing higher here, looking to open up 2.81% higher than yesterday. Oil looking good, looking good. I have a kind of a triangle on it. Also, in the triangle, or before that triangle, in the options week before that, also have a vertical bullish put spread on that. Sorry about that. So very bullish on oil, as already mentioned. Gold. We got to talk about gold and silver, ladies and gentlemen. Also, copper is opening up 5.56% higher, so 0.33 cents there on copper higher. Gold 114 handles higher. Silver 2.14 silver higher. So gold is sitting currently at $5,529 an ounce, and silver is on a $118 an ounce. It's just these are just face rippers. So let's take a look at gold. There's a little bit of technical analysis here because everything else is crazy. So we broke through the $5,000. I don't even have any kind of Fibonacci extension here. We are going to reset this Fibonacci extension. We're going to do something else now because this was already this was the low, this was the high, this was the previous low. So let's see where this is going to take us. So low, high, low, the pullback, let's pull back, and it's at 161. Boom. It's going to stop here. Little bet, someone, leave it in the comment section. This is also live. Let me hear from you. Will silver or gold stop here at 5,533? Actually came up to 5,600 almost, and it's dead on the Fibonacci. Did I place this like I should? So really the highs, the pointers there, everything is looking good how I placed this. Man, I'm telling you, it's hit its 161 extension from the last one. So I think this is it for gold. Do you regret these words? I think this is it for gold. Everybody get out of gold right now. No, I'm not a financial advisor. I don't know. Can anybody advise you on gold right now? You know what? If they can't advise you on gold, let's go on silver. Maybe somebody can advise you on silver. So silver on a Fibonacci extension is also, it's gone. It's just gone. I know where it's going. It's probably going to go higher. So I heard something like silver, if it reaches 135, that is, then the solar panel manufacturers are going to say, we're out. Nobody's going to buy solar panels at $135 an ounce of silver because they do need silver to create the solar panels. So maybe that is the threshold where people are going to say, we're out and we're going to sell. Even if the CME rises their their options margins once more. I think that this is it for silver, but who knows? So let's move on to earnings. So we're going to hear today from MasterCard before the bells. Didn't they already release? No, they're going to release 2 p.m. Oh, shortly. That's 2 p.m. my time, okay? So MasterCard, we're going to hear from them. But Caterpillar already released earnings, beat on revenue, beat on EPS, massive beat of, in both cases, 7.28% beat on revenue, 9.79% beat on EPS. Okay, but first I have to go one day back because I have to show you something. Check out this little fella. GE Vernova. Man, why did I sell GE Vernova? So dumb of me. Beat on earnings 360%. 300. Ladies and gentlemen, 360%. What? What? And they said they're full. They have bookings for 2000 till 2030 or something like that. Oh, one good pullback on this stock and I'm buying it. Okay, not because of fundamentals, but because of Trump is going to say something. Okay, I'm buying GE Vernova. That's a fact. So let's go back here. So Lockheed Martin reported earnings, pretty good revenue, missed on earnings per share. Ultra Group reported earnings, beat revenue, missed on earnings. SAP reported beat on earnings, missed on revenue. On the other hand, Honeywell missed on revenue, beat on earnings. Blackstone just beat everything. Also, the NASDAQ beat everything. Let's see, Thermo Fisher. Really good earnings for Thermo Fisher. Revenue beat, earnings beat. Royal Caribbean, I love this stock. Sadly, I had... No, I'm not... That was bad. That was bad. I have had like $5,000 in Royal Caribbean in the pandemic. And I sold it for like 10% gain or something like that. Now, if you go back into the pandemic and take a look at the share price, you know why I'm pretty sad. Okay, moving on to Comcast. Beat on revenue, beat on earnings, and we have two more here. Laris Technologies, beat on earnings, missed on revenue, and Sherwin-Williams, beat on earnings, missed on revenue. Okay, now after the bell is the big one. It's Apple, and it's Visa, and it's also Western Digital. I'm in Western Digital with a small percent. I'm in Visa and MasterCard. I love these two companies. Did you see the congressional hearing on them? They call them that they have a monopoly, not a duopoly. Now, if someone has a monopoly or a duopoly, like ASML, then buy that stock. Because that's the moat. There's nobody else. Why wouldn't you own that? Sandings going to report earnings. Ooh, I should buy some Sandings before the earnings, maybe. Kind of earnings play. Stryker. Want a facelift, want some Botox. Going to report the earnings after the bell. And Decker's also going to report the earnings. So, by the way, Bitcoin down. Ooh, that's good. That's good. Maybe I'm going to take down my call from them. And then tomorrow we have earnings again. We're going to go into them tomorrow. So after these companies all report earnings, I'm going to release the video with my opinion on their earnings and what I'm going to do with those stocks, because I do have a lot of investments in each one of them. Okay, let me hear your thoughts. Leave them in the comment section below. And if the S&P, let me just go to the futures here. It's kind of pulling back right now, but it's just a couple of minutes and it's going to rip. So I know how high this can go. At one point, we were at new all-time highs. But it was, I believe, after the bell. And just take a look at this. RSI not overbought. Also, the MACD, if I remember correctly, was not overbought. I think we're going. Ladies and gentlemen. So, let me hear your thoughts and catch you tomorrow. Same place, same ugly face. Ooh, made a rhyme there. Take care. Bye-bye, bye-bye.